Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video, and for today's video I am going to be weekly checking in for the first full week of October. Now, if you guys have not checked out any of my October monthly budget spreads and videos that I've set up the past week, go ahead and do so. But for today, we're going to be not only weekly checking in, but I'm also going to first and foremost set up my weekly check-in spread, which I have right here. So I have a couple of sheets that I'm going to use. So I have my add-on monthly sheet, my weekly check-in sheet that matches the leopard print, which I also have one right here. So as you guys know, sorry, there's a little hair. As you guys know, I do use the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner as my budget planner, and I have been doing so for over a year. I just really love the customization power that you have with all these line pages. I know a lot of people don't only use this planner as a budget planner, but they use them for a ton of different reasons, which is, I think, the beauty with this planner. So now for today, I think, yeah. So I like to do my weekly check-in spread right behind my monthly budget, which is right next to, essentially, at the end of the month, my debt snowball spread as well as debt payoff plan. Now this is the page that I'll be setting this up in. And I'm just going to go ahead and just get started. So this week, guys, well, the past week, which is the expenses that we're going to track right now, was a pretty good week, I would say. Honestly, there's been a lot of spending, and I kind of foresaw this in the beginning of in the very beginning of the month, or while I was making my mock budget for the new month. And honestly, guys, I'm not mad about it. I feel like in the past I've been very careful about using my allowance money or my beauty money, and this week I'm not gonna say I went all out, because I didn't. I still have money in all of my cash envelopes, but I did treat myself to things that I definitely needed to stock up on. So I like to have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines here, and I think we are going to have 5 weeks. So my weekly check-in kits come with headers for 5 weeks, but I also give you guys the option to put the little scripts. Let's say if you only have 4 weeks, you can name them up to 4, and then you can make the last one a result section, which is what I actually did for last month. So if you guys would like to see how I utilize that, you guys can go ahead and check out my September budget results video. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking, because you guys know that my stickers are matte removable paper. I was thinking of maybe switching it up. I don't think for my shop, because I know you guys love that my stickers are on matte removable paper, but more so for myself, I was thinking of making my kits glossy. Maybe for November. I just want to see the difference between the two, because I feel like I've been using matte stickers ever since I started my shop, because that is what I know a lot of you guys love, because it's just easy to reposition and all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see, let me take a look at my monthly view now so I can see how I will be spreading out my weeks. Okay, and yes, guys, the nails are gone now. I know a lot of you guys have said that you like me without nails. I know a lot of you guys just say they like me with either. So, but like I mentioned, I am going to be taking a break from getting my nails done, at least for this month. I just feel like my nails need some sort of break. I do have to take these out though in order for my nails to really heal properly, and I eventually will take them out. I just really messily clipped them off because I was just tired of not having this nail, and yeah, so that is what happened. So let's go ahead and take a look at my monthly view now. Actually, let me take out my little key here and put it in October now. First week is going to be from the 1st until the Sunday, the 6th. I honestly just have been liking that to work from Monday through Sunday, or from whatever day through Sunday. I just really like that, so I can have everything ready for the week to give you guys a weekly check-in up on Monday. It just really works out for me like that, and I've always just done that, and I like doing that, so that's how it's going to keep being. So then the week 2 is going to be from the 7th until the 13th. And then from the 14th until the 20th for week 3. For week 4 from the 21st until the 27th. And lastly, week 5 is going to be from the 28th until the 31st. So those are my weeks and how I will be spreading them up. Let me quickly make my lines here. Okay, so for my categories, you guys know that I like to group some of my cash envelope categories together. So let me go ahead and break those up for you. The first category is food. Now for food, I do track that as both my groceries and eating out cash envelopes. I always talk about this. I like to group them when I weekly check in for them, but they do have their respective cash envelopes, so I don't dip into my groceries cash envelope to eat out or vice versa. Just wanted to let you guys know because I know that I have been getting a ton of new subscribers, so welcome. Next category is gas, which gas is by itself. And then we have shopping. Now for shopping, I categorize both my allowance and beauty cash envelopes. And then those are my cash envelopes. And then lastly, I do like to track for any unbudgeted expenses, which I don't budget for, but it's nice to have them and to take a look at them in your budget and throughout the month, just to be aware of them. Because I know for the past couple of months I've been having things like having to buy books, which turned out to be unbudgeted expenses, so it makes me think about like the next couple of months and if I will need to budget things for stuff like school supplies and stuff like that. So now that my weekly check-in spread is all ready, I can go ahead and weekly check in for week 1. So before we take a look at that, I'm going to lay down all of my stickers for those weeks. I do have all of my budget expense stickers right here, which I've already written on, so I have a couple of expenses. And yeah, so no budgeted expenses. I do have these which I want to track. Don't have to put my paydays because I already did that in my cash envelope stuffing video when I set this monthly view up. No spend stickers. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, first I'm going to lay down my bill due sticker on the 5th. I only had one bill for this week, and it was for PayPal. So let me put that there. Next, let's see, I have my micro happy planner here, which it is where I put all of my cash envelopes and spending. So we have groceries, eating out, gas, allowance, and beauty. And then I do have my cash envelopes in here too. As you guys know, I keep them in my personal planner, so let me just take them out so I can count the cash that I have left over. Put that on the side. Okay, so I'm going to start first with my stickers, so let me take a look at which came first. On the 1st of October, I had a couple of expenses. I went to In-N-Out with Paul and my little brother, and I did end up paying for that, and that was $19. Now I actually, sorry, my camera turned off, but I actually did have an expense on 2nd, and it was for a gift for my friend Yvette. I went to the mall with Paul, and I ended up getting her, I believe, a purse, a little purse from Forever 21, as well as something from Spencer's, which was funny. Okay, so we got that, and then on Thursday the 3rd I had expenses too. On the 3rd I went to Sally's. I finally bought some hair dye, and that was $24. Okay. As well as I ate out with my friend Yvette. Her birthday was on the 4th, but we ended up having lunch together on the 3rd because she was going to be out of town on the weekend. So we went to the Marketplace Grill and Cafe, I believe, which I think gave me the runs, guys. Not gonna lie, but that was $23. And then last but not least, no expenses for the 4th, no expenses for the 5th, but I did have quite a bit of expenses on the 6th. So on the 6th, first off, I purchased, what was it I purchased? I purchased some clothes. Well, it was just an article of clothing. It was a skirt from this girl on Instagram. I've purchased several things. I feel like I always talk about her. She thrifts a lot, and then she just resells the clothes online. So I ended up getting a skirt for $10, which was really cute. Hopefully it fits me. The next, I bought some groceries at Food for Less for $26. And then last but not least, I did end up going to Ulta because I had to restock on quite a few makeup items. Well, actually there were not that many, but guys, it was $48, which is so crazy to me. I went in there because I had to buy things like eyeliner, mascara, just because I had an eye infection or some sort. And when I went to urgent care, the doctor told me that I should just dispose of things that come into contact with my eyes. So those are like obviously all those makeup products. So I ended up buying, I believe, a mascara, an eyeliner. I wanted to buy a good eyeliner, so I got a high-end one, which, guys, I have not purchased a high-end like makeup product in so long, but I wanted to try it out. I also bought, I believe, powders because I was out of those. And I think I also bought a sponge because my sponge was dirty. So that is what I bought from Ulta, and I think that was all of my expenses. Yes, I believe so. Now I do want to put my little envelope stuffing sticker on the first, but I feel like that'd be too tight. I think I could put it right here. Okay, that's cute. Okay, so the only no spend day that we had was on the 4th, so let me mark that. I know some people mark days where you pay bills as a no spend day, but honestly for me, I like to not mark it just because this is a credit card bill, and I just feel like I am spending money towards that credit card, so that doesn't deserve to get a no spend sticker, at least for me. So we only had one. That's okay. And now we can go ahead and move on to our weekly check-in. First and foremost, we have food, which for food, as you can see from my key here, we're looking at all the pink stickers. So we have, let's see, let me bring my phone out. So we have In-N-Out for $19, the Marketplace $23, and Food for Less was $26. So in total we spent $68 from food, which once again it includes both groceries and eating out. So $68. And now we're going to look at the remaining. For groceries, as you guys can see, after the grocery run, I have $124 left over. And then for eating out, after In-N-Out and the Marketplace, I have $58 left over, which, guys, my eating out money is almost at half. But honestly, I don't mind, guys, because to be quite honest, Paul is such a big help to my budget. Like every time we go out to eat, I never pay. I do end up sometimes paying for like tip and things like that, but he never really lets me pay because he knows that I'm on a very strict budget. So that's the reason also why I wanted to get him In-N-Out. So yeah, you guys don't get to see like all the things like he does for me. Like the last time what did he do? He bought me like yogurts for the week because he knew that I didn't have any more grocery money, which I think, you know, and it's not like I can go and buy groceries just because I don't have money in my cash envelope. I can definitely just do that and let's say put it in my unbudgeted category. I don't really mind that, but as you guys know, I live at home, so there's always some sort of food at home to eat, even if I don't purchase it myself. So that was just out of the kindness of his heart. So things like that I appreciate, and it's just things that you guys don't see. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there. Next, we have gas. For gas, we did spend some money, but first let me take my little dual tip marker and check off all the things that we've already tracked. So for gas, we spent $40 this week. And then for gas, it's a little more complicated, but this is how it looks in my tracker. As you guys know, I did have some money left over from last month, so I rolled it over. My starting balance was 80. I added 40, so that means that I have 120, and then I pumped gas on the 1st. I know the days are different, but don't mind that. So that means that I have $80 left over still, which I've heard a lot of things about the gas going up, and I don't think that I'm gonna have to pump gas anytime soon, honestly, because I don't really drive many places, although I might go a couple places this month. Who knows, but I think I have a pretty good amount of money left in there. So that's it for gas. Next, we're looking at shopping, which is all of my teal stickers. So we have Sally's, $24. I bought some hair dye, and I think they were having a special on Developer, so I bought 2 of those. Clothes was $10, and Ulta was $48. So I guess I can check these off. I can check off PayPal too because I did pay for that. So in total, I spent $82 this week. And now let's take a look at my little trackers. So for allowance and beauty, I also rolled over cash. So we started with 100, added 30, and then the clothes were 10. So that means that I have 120 left here. And then for beauty, I rolled over $42. Went to Sally's, Ulta, and now I have 65 in there. So 120 for allowance and 65 for beauty. So that means that I have remaining 185, which is a pretty good amount. I still have quite a bit in my beauty, which would be perfect for buying hair dye for this month. And then for allowance, I want to buy, I think, I don't know, maybe like a jacket or something, because I don't usually buy myself clothes, really, because I have a pretty good amount of clothes and I don't mind rewearing things from like last year. But I do want to get at least like a sweater or 2. As well as for our anniversary, Paul bought me a couple of clothes, so that was sweet of him. And then last but not least, unbudgeted. As you guys can see, unbudgeted would be all of the red stickers, and I don't have any for this week, which is great. So I will put $0 spent and nothing remaining, because once again, we don't budget anything for unbudgeted. Now that is basically it for the weekly check-in part of this video. And now, oh, actually, I didn't even count my cash, did I? You guys are probably waiting for that, like, sis, count the cash. Okay, so let's do that. For groceries, I should have 124. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And once again, I will say time and time again, because these are beautiful cash envelopes. These are from an Instagram only seller named Type A for Alexa. Look her up on Instagram at Type A for Alexa. Eating out, which I should have 58 for that. We have 50, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Next is gas. I'm sorry, I usually do this as I'm weekly checking in, but I completely forgot about it. Gas is 80, so 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. Next we have allowance, which we should have 120. So 50, 70, 90, 110, and 120. And then last but not least, beauty, which we should have $65 in here. So 20, 40, 50, 5, 60, $5. Okay, so that is for my cash envelopes, and now we can go ahead and move on to the next couple of things that I'd like to show you guys in my weekly check-in. So now we're going to move on to my sinking fund spread, which I have in the very beginning of the month. this is how my sinking funds spread looks. I do have all of my sinking funds up here and my little transaction log here for any spending that I may have from any of them. Now, so far for this week, I've only had one, and it was out of my date night sinking fund. On the 3rd, I spent $39 for some 2019 New York Comic Con Funko Pops. Now, if you guys are wondering, sis, I didn't know you collected pops. I don't. My boyfriend actually collects Funko Pops. Go ahead and follow him at Vinty Stash. He's very proud of his account, and he posts quite a lot. So if you guys would like to see some Funko Pop content, go ahead and follow him. I wanted to go ahead and just purchase him a couple of pops, which, guys, pops are pretty expensive, not gonna lie. And the reason being is because, once again, Paul is very, very supportive of my budget, and he never really asks me for anything, so I wanted to just do a little something for him and buy him some exclusive pops that he wanted. And I did have some money in my date night sinking fund, so I decided to do something nice for my man. So that was sinking funds. And then last but not least, we're going to move on to my variable income page, which, guys, I can finally put Patreon on here. Well, I'm not sure how the whole payment is going to work, honestly, but I have 3 patrons. Guys, I'm so happy about this. Thank you to all of my patrons. Like I mentioned in my plan with me, I did not ever think that anybody was going to subscribe, but thank you so much to the people who have and who just want to support me in every way that you guys can. I really appreciate it so much. I've actually been posting quite a bit on my Patreon. I've already given my patrons an exclusive coupon code for my shop, as well as I will be having a live on there, I believe, later this week. So I'm super excited about that, and I am going to just put that as a new source of income for me, which is not a lot, but I'm just happy that I'm able to put it in there. So that is that. I'm really super excited for all the content that I have prepared for that. That's what I have so far, aside from YouTube and share sale, and I have made a bit of spending, guys. On the 1st, I spent $7.99 from PicMonkey, and that is where I do all of my thumbnails. So I put as a description graphic design fee. On the 3rd, I had 3 expenses. One was $20.99 from Scribble Prints Go. She was having a foil sale, which I saw a few design foil scripts that I really wanted, so I decided to snag those up aside from other ones. Next, for $16 from my newest addiction, I bought some Mean Girls, a little functional bundle, which October 3rd was Mean Girls Day, just in case you missed it. And there was a ton of Mean Girls things going up, and I was just so excited about it, because I also got my hands on some Type A for Alexa Mean Girls dividers, which was a very, very exclusive release. Type A for Alexa is where I get my cash envelopes, by the way. That was $41, and I can't wait to get those cash envelopes and show you guys, because they are so gorgeous and they definitely scream my name. Next, on the 4th, I spent $36.49 at Sadie Stickers. I actually should have put all of these together because they all were from the Define and Flourish sale. It was a collective sale, and a lot of the shops that I usually purchase from were part of it, so I was super excited to pick up a couple of things that I wanted. Sadie Stickers, I believe I got the November monthly and a wedding kit that I want to use for when my sister gets married in January. On the 6th, I purchased $20.96 from Paper and Milk. Then on the same day, $18.18 from the Fox and Pip, which you guys know I love. And then last but not least, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I saw that Simply Gilded had some washi that I really wanted. So I purchased from Simply Gilded for $23.80. Once again, usually when I purchase from sales, I put it all together, but I wanted to spread it out just so that that wouldn't make me buy any more things that I need to buy for my YouTube, which every single sticker that I put in here, I do end up showing you guys on my YouTube channel in hauls and in Plan With Me's. So yes, that is the reason why they're here. And with that being said, that is pretty much all that I have for this video, for this first weekly check-in video of the month. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.